Vroom, vroom. We got a bit of footage trying to start this. In fact, it's not a bit of footage, it's a lot of footage. We used when we bought the Emerson, we got a starter thing. It's got like a little engine and a car tyre. And I thought it'd be sufficient to turn it over, but you'll see all of that. But we're not going to show you it all because in the end, we were a failure because it didn't go. So there's no point you watching it for half an hour and then you don't see a bit of success, so we're not going to show you all of that. But we will show you us attempting. But we've now decided we've got to do a bit more work. You know, I mean, we put a bit of oil in it, but it was throwing it out. You know, we're going to check the valve clearance. The valve lifter didn't work particularly well. We took the mag off and it does spark very well, so it ain't the mag that's a problem. So I think we need to do a bit more work before we can get on this. Yeah, well that should have a gear in there.
Got a lovely spark, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we're trying to get it to start, but I think we're killing ourselves really. We managed to get it turning over, and now it's throwing oil out, so we don't quite know why. But we got the sparking plugs out of it completely, and it's only just turning over. But it took us hours to get this going. This has obviously never worked. There was a little ball bearing. I put a little ball bearing in one of the holes because I'm convinced it needed blocking off, and it seems to have worked.
But it's pumping out of there. Well, we might put too much oil in it.
Yeah.
But whether we'll ever get it to fire
with
that machine, I don't think we will we?
But then, if you have a look, Susie, old John is...
we run it again.
And you can see the spark.
You can see the
on
spark
the other side.
on the other side, yeah.
Through the roof.
That'd be funny.
That'd get 1 million views.
Could be a spring. Oh, that's that spring down there, look.
Oh yeah, there was a spring like that. Yeah.
Probably why it's coming to a dead stop.
Yeah. See what it does, it lifts the push rods and they lift the valves. Oh, the exhaust pipes on there, look, that was when it went bang, probably, wasn't it?
Bit.
We can't have bonfire, do we?
No, we'll just mop that up before we
Where do you think's the best vantage point for this?
I think it's probably you are.
Upstairs.
When it takes off, it takes the surface table and throws the whole thing around the room, like you know when you see them ghost films, isn't it? And all the stuff's all going round and everything. That's a good spark, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
50 degrees in the middle.
It'd be good fun if we actually got it to go though, wouldn't it?
Well, it's just a case of when, isn't it?
better like that,
That's
isn't
it,
it?
and it's actually on the line here,
Yeah.
which we think is probably... I seem to remember the Morgan days, the right-hand cylinder was #1. I am going back 50 years.
Only 50?
Yeah, well, long time. Yeah, probably is 50 years. They used to call it Ivan Goes Everywhere, don't they? It's going round though.
Yeah.
But we mentioned we thought we'd put a sidecar on it. Anyway, we managed to buy a sidecar chassis from one of the boys, loads and loads. Susie's got a video of that. So that was a bit of luck.
Well,
we mentioned we needed a sidecar chassis. So we got a chassis and we got all this lot. Enough to build another motorbike, I think. Lots of good bits.
And who was that from?
Oh, a man in the National Autocycles Club who's... I can never remember names, you know.
I think he's called Mark.
Mark. Oh, well, that's good. And he is the new secretary.
Of the National Autocycle
So he,
Club.
no, our section.
Oh.
So he'll be organising coming here for the camping weekend and what have you. Next thing you know, the phone rings and there's another load of stuff to buy. So anyway, although I'm never going to buy anything else, I went and bought it. So some of it's there.
Is this some of it?
Yeah. That's a very early BSA frame, but I don't quite know what. But it does say BSA on it. And a load of pumps, which will all be very useful. And magnetos, we've got a few of them. So we've now got a magneto in advance of retired, so we might try that on the Skiro. No.
The Zenith.
The Zenith. No. The Emerson.
Oh, okay.
Because we want to start it on the starter, don't we? And then that's another very nice bit. It's a Morgan bit. I've never seen one of them, because normally they've got JAP written on them. And it just says Morgan
Runabout.
Which, you know.
What are these bits?
And they're barrels. That's a very nice rim and brake, which we might, you know, we're going to keep that. Well, we're going to keep it all really until we find somebody who's, you know, really needs it. Because I did pay a lot of money for it all. And then there's that engine there. There's nothing to do with it. I already had that one, but this is
one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a crankcase, but that's another one. And then if we go out to the van,
A few petrol tanks. Quite a lot of stuff there, Ivan.
yeah.
Well, maybe we can make a video, the Great Unload.
Yeah, well, yeah, sort of.
There's quite a lot of stuff, Ivan.
Yeah. Oh. So, another load of junk.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
I think our other motorbike, you know the one with the Royal Enfield engine?
Oh yeah, the work of art one.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to get that going, because we've actually got a Royal Enfield V-twin engine. So I think with what we got, we should be able to make one runner.
Well, that's a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I've got to find somewhere to put it. You ain't got anything in your front room, have you?
My house is full of your bloody merchandise.
Yeah, you see, that's a Royal Enfield engine. So, you know, that'd be good. That's JAP. That's JAP. I don't know what that is. I think that might be Royal Enfield or something. Then there's another side valve. No, is it? No, it's overhead valve. Yeah. And, you know, it's just a load of stuff, isn't it?
A load of old treasure. Oh,
Yeah, oh, it's all good
that's
stuff.
your Christmas shopping done.
I mean, as I say, I shall look after it. It won't be left in the rain, that's for sure. I think I can see a collection of motorbikes here.
That there, that's a big engine, isn't it? What's that one?
Oh, well, that's industrial, but it's JAP and it's very useful.
Useful for what exactly?
Well, you know, the barrels are useful. Loads of people have modified those and put them on Morgans. I think it's called a DTZ or something like that. But it has quite good flywheels. So there's a few bits there that would be very useful. You can see, look, that's the bell housing where it was on an industrial thing.
Okay.
Because JAP made a lot of engines, you know.
Fantastic.
A lot of engines.
Good. Is that a bit more treasure?
Yeah, that was in amongst it all. It's a Norton frame that somebody was obviously going to modify. I don't know whether that goes with it, I don't know. Good, but the other day I was watching our videos and two adverts came up. One for some stuff that gets rid of rust, and they were spraying it on and the stuff was turning into chrome almost. Anyway, I bought some to do a market research. It ain't as good as what it looks on the advert. So, you know, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't work at all, but it ain't as good.
Have you been shopping, Ivan?
Well, what it was, I was watching our channel, and one of the adverts was some of this liquid that takes rust off. Well, it looked like instantly, but I wasn't expecting that. Not only did it take the rust off, it's supposed to leave a coating that they said would last 50 years. You know, there's a bloke spraying a rusty thing and it's all, you know, and I thought, oh, we've got to have some of that. So I didn't just buy one, I bought 3 of these because I thought, oh, that could be very useful.
Was this the same day you bought the plastic teeth?
Exactly.
The silicone teeth, yeah.
So equally, I thought I'll test the teeth and I'll test this. So anyway, so there we are, so we pour that in there. Now this is just exactly like them, they had a thing just like that. And then they get the spanner and they put it in there. Oh.
Have you got a little brusher in it to give it a little...
Well, I don't know, they didn't do that. They just put it in, lifted it out.
It's not really sparkling yet. So what's your conclusion on this product?
Well, I didn't think it's very good. And not only that, I did squirt it on something. I left it near the surface table, and the surface table started to go rusty. Well, I must say that is the best I've seen so far, because I tried it on other things, it didn't work, but that's doing something. On the video, they go like that, and they hold it in there, and they lift it out, and it's shiny metal. And not only is it shiny metal, they say it's got a coating on it that lasts for 50 years. So what I'm saying is there's a welder on there. The bloke goes, now, I buy that, but I'm a little bit doubtful about it, because if it works like that, you know, I'm not saying that don't work, but it ain't doing what it said on the bloody internet.
I think
so that welder might be the same.
I think you're better at doing real world shopping, Ivan. Have you done any shopping lately in the real world?
No, not really. Apart from Waitrose, of course.
No. Didn't we go somewhere in the van, and the van's full of stuff?
Oh, yeah, well, that's a load of old junk. I like buying junk. But look, you know, listen. Look, I mean, I know it's done something, but it ain't. And I'm agitating it. They didn't do any of this. Very smelly, though, isn't it? Don't smell good for you, does it? Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to press the like button.